Levi, on a scale of 1 to 10, about how dangerous do you think it would be if...
At least 20.
But I haven't even told you my new idea yet.
Hanji, be realistic. With you, it's always 20, 20 squared, or 20 times 20 squared. I'm sure Moblet can agree.
Oh, well, you know him. He's always worrying over nothing.
Nothing? Do you not remember what happened with your last experiment? Your idea to shrink the Titans?
That was one mistake, and technically it worked on a human, and that could mean that it would work on Titans. After all, they are similar to humans. And that wasn't exactly dangerous. It was negligent, but never dangerous.
Why do I even bother trying to reason with you? As long as you have your funding, you're going to do your crazy experiments and... Hey, brat. You didn't clean the storage room properly. Last I checked, dust was still everywhere. Get back to work as soon as lunch is over. Got it?
Ow, that was harsh. Did they do something to you?
What?
Well, I've noticed that you've been yelling at them a lot lately. They've been getting in a lot of trouble with you, and I'm starting to worry about them. They flinch every time they see you. What did they do?
They didn't do anything. They just get on my nerves, and they mess everything up. That's all there is to it.
Still, Aaron always gets on your nerves, and you never go this harsh on him.
Yeah, well, that's because he's apparently an asset to humanity. I need to go easy on him so you can still do your little tests.
You're staring.
What?
You're staring at them. Or rather, glaring. Seriously, what's your problem with them?
I don't have a problem with them. Drop it.
Oh.
What is it now?
Nothing.
If you're laughing about it, it's not nothing. So spill.
Well, you might yell at them, but I think you're just looking for any excuse to talk to them.
Excuse me?
You get them in trouble, you order them to clean with your supervision, and let's be honest, that glare isn't fooling anyone. You might be disguising your staring, but you can't hide the faint blush dusting your cheeks, Levi.
Excuse me?
Don't deny it. It's obvious now. You have a crush.
I have no such feelings. I never have, I currently do not, and I never will. Now drop it.
Oh, I don't think so. You're not escaping this so easily. Come on, tell me more details. What is it that you like about them? Why do you always have to be so harsh when you're trying to show that you like someone?
Hanji, let me make this perfectly fucking clear. I don't like anyone here. Not as a friend, as an acquaintance, barely as a comrade. Why the hell would I like anyone in a romantic way?
I don't know. That's why I'm trying to figure this out. Come on, tell me. Do you think that they look nice? Are they really smart? Ooh, do they actually clean really well, but you're just pretending that they don't so that you can spend more time guiding them?
Hanji, I am this close to cutting out your tongue.
Tell me, how important is it for a scientist to be able to talk to people? Actually, not that important, so I'm going to keep pestering you until you give me the answers I want. Now spill. Tell me what's going on.
If I tell you, you have to swear not to tell them or anyone else.
Question.
No.
Can I tell my Titans, please?
Are you including Aaron in that group?
No. Only the Titans that are actual Titans and can't turn into humans. As far as we know.
Hanji, they can't turn into humans.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. I'm going to find a way to do it one of these days. Anyway, can I tell the Titans, please? I need more topics to discuss with them. And let's be honest, nobody wants to listen to the stories of how Jon and Aaron get into fights constantly. Those are just boring. It's the same stuff over and over. Even the Titans know when something is just a drag. Please.
Fine. But make sure nobody else can hear you.
Oh, yay! Thank you so much.
Shut up.
Oh, right. We're trying to be discreet. Now, tell me.
When they first arrived here, I thought that they were going to be useless. That they were going to do mediocre work half-heartedly. But then, when we got to cleaning, they were putting forth every effort they could spare. They were always asking me if their work was acceptable. And it was. They dedicated everything they had, all of their energy, into doing one seemingly insignificant thing properly. And it wasn't just because they were good at cleaning. It was because they actually cared about it. Well, maybe they didn't, but the effort that they put into it. Most people don't even put that much effort into things that they care about. They're determined. They have integrity. They have standards for everything that they do. They always have to do their best. And their best, it truly is the best. It's never mediocre or dull. It is truly mind-blowing.
So, you like them because they put their heart and soul into everything they do?
Essentially, yes.
Oh. Is that why I annoy you? Because I only put my heart and soul into one thing?
It's not that. It's that you constantly talk about it.
Fair enough. So, are you ever going to tell them how you feel?
No, and neither are you.
Aww. Well, I guess that's fair. If anyone should tell them, it should be you. But why won't you tell them how you feel? They could die any day.
Because there's nothing to tell.
Oh God, not this again.
Yes, this again. I admire them. Nothing more. I appreciate their work. I appreciate that they always try their best, and that their work isn't sloppy when they do their best. That's all there is to it. I don't like them, I don't love them, and I sure as hell am not going to tell them how I feel about them.
Well, even if it's just admiration and appreciation, it would go a long way, coming from you, to hear that they're doing a good job. Don't you think?
Maybe. I don't know what they think of me.
Well, they seem intimidated by you. Maybe they look up to you.
I highly doubt it.
Well, if they do, maybe they're always doing their best because they want your approval. Maybe that's why they always look so hurt when you tell them they've done something wrong. Haven't you noticed that?
Yes, I do notice that. Of course, I assumed it was because of the tone I used when speaking to them.
Well, that could be part of it, but I really think that they have feelings for you too. I don't know if they have a crush on you, or if they admire you, or see you as a role model, but there's something there. And I know it's difficult because you always put up a cold exterior. But you can't let these feelings fizzle out. They're not going to do that. You need to tell them how you feel. Find out if they feel the same. Really. I think it would be good for both of you.
When did I start taking advice from you, Four Eyes?
When you realized that you actually have a heart and you don't know how to use it.
Right. Fine. I'll consider telling them that I appreciate their work. Satisfied?
I'll be satisfied when you two finally go out.
That's not going to happen.
Well, then I'll never be satisfied.
Of course you won't. Just like how you'll never be satisfied with any titans that we capture.
Hey, you can never have too many test subjects.
You can when they eat people.
They don't eat people when we restrain them.
Yeah, and remember when the restraints became loosened somehow?
That was one time, and for the record, the restraints were only loosened to test how well they could move in certain enclosed spaces. And now we know that they can move very well. And we know not to put them in spaces that are too small for us to squeeze into with them in there. Otherwise, they'll break out looking for the people, and then we'll have to chase them and kill them.
That's what's going to happen this time.
What do you mean?
I mean, your idea for me to tell them that I don't find them repulsive and irritating. It's going to come crumbling down, just like the walls of that building that you destroyed while trying to do your precious experiments.
It was one experiment, and we're rebuilding that place now, and we're almost finished.
And what are you going to do after that? Are you going to destroy it again?
No.
I'm entrusting my love life to a crazy scientist.
So you admit that it's a love life?
Oh my god. I'm screwed. I might as well just jump into a Titan's mouth on our next expedition.
But then they might never get to confess that they feel the same way about you.
Shut up!